Yes, I guess good evening. So yesterday we are in between of the Recyclerview, right? So from there we will continue. So what we did yesterday is we created one custom adapter class, and that we implemented predefined methods, and then so we added that data localization has done here, right? Now there are few steps we have to follow here now. So the next here is in unpaid view holder method. So first of all here, for that already we created one custom class, right? So for the custom class, we supposed to write here something. So that related here. So we have to add the data here. So for that, I use data like layout inflator. So using that layout inflator here, we will map the data for this, like how we will write here. So see here, I'm writing here where. So where or where something. So like I'll write the where. So that is v equal to something v equal to. So I'm using the concept called layout inflator. So layout inflator. So that is using layout inflator. Dot. So from the layout inflator, we are attaching this view that is from. So from the layout inflator, so that is using the from parent context. So I'm writing here that parent dot context. So from the parent context, we are loading this data. Right. So for that here now, we supposed to add this dot. So inflate. So whatever the basic view it is there. So that basic view here we are replacing with this inflate. Inflate means we are inflating the new view. So that is inflating the new view. So that is here now. I'll add that is r dot layout dot. So yesterday we created one view, right? That is custom. So whatever the yesterday we created one new XML. So that XML here I'm writing that. So that is the custom. So custom, right? So then this has total 3 return types. So one is the custom. Next is the parent. Whatever the parent is, that the parent means it will call the Recyclerview. Then reverse layout is not possible here. Then that I will write as a false. Right. So once this steps has done here, now we will write return type this return to. So in the next line, we will give this return to the parent. So that is the parent is nothing but here my view folder. So whatever we created here, the view folder, right? For that here we are returning this right here. So return. So what is that return? My view folder. Return my view folder. So whatever we created the my view folder, for that we are returning this my view folder of whatever the view we created here. That view here we are returning this, right? Then once this has done, now I'll go back to the next step here. So here in a count, so here you can take any one of the array and you find out that array length. So that is simply here return that means it will always identify the what is the value of that return value, that is like array length. It will find like, so here we added that ADB arrays, right? ADB any of the array name. You can take any one of the array name from here. So that is why it is not coming here. So ADB names, right? ADB names dot length. So any one of the array you can take, and here you will find the length of that particular array. Right. So that is dot length. So that length or size, whatever it is, size, we will write mostly size. So we will write the size of that particular array. Dot size. So that we have to write here. Right. So once here we are writing the size. Then here in this method, we have to assign the value. Before that here we have to find out the elements. So what are the elements we are defined there in XML, that like there we have 3 text views and 1 image we write. So those all are we have to identify here. So that first of all I'm writing that where. So that is the image, right? So where pic equal to pic colon. So that is the image view. So we are getting that image view. So we'll handle here nullify condition, right? Similar way, where name equal name colon. So that is the text view, right? So the text view here we have to add the text view. So that is equal to nullify condition, right? Similar here, like name, we have two more elements, and one is the next is the mobile, and the next is the email, right? So just we will update that email and the text. So this is the mobile, and next is this is the email. So that we will update here. So this is the email. I have updated here like this, right? Now this class we have to make as a inner so that that data can be accessed here. Right. This class we have to make as an inner class. Then, so here we have to create one init class. So to initialize the data in her, so we have created one init class. So within this init, now we have to find out this. So pick equal to. So with reference of that item, so that whatever the view created, that item view dot find view by ID. So find view by ID. So find view by ID. So that is r dot id dot. So for image, we given as the ADP image. Right. Similar way, we have to find out for the next three components. So that is here we will paste that. So name, mobile, and email. Right. So this we will change here. This is the name. So this is the mobile, and this is the email. Right. I have updated here. So like this ID is also, so ADB dot ADB name. Why it is this much of slow? Okay. So here, this is the ADB mobile. So this is the ADB email. ADB email, right? So like this, we have added here. So why this is not inactive? Why it is became as a dull? Just a minute. Normally, this method we will create after all these methods. So we will paste below that. So here we will paste that. We will see. Right. Now it became an active. Okay. So the position is a mismatch. That's the reason it is not active. Now it will be active. Right. Now here we have to assign the data. Last step. So that is the assigning of data here. So now here we want to assign the data here. So how we have to assign this data? We will see here that assignment is very simple. So that is here like whatever we have like here. So we already defined, right? So that is the first one, name equal to. So for the name, so we have to assign the data, right? So we have to assign the data means here for name means like, sorry, directly we cannot because it is in a different class, right? So with reference of this adapter, we have to assign that data. So that is folder dot. So with reference of that folder dot name. So folder dot name dot folder dot name dot. So text, we are assigning the text, right? So that is where we can get that. So that already we defined that ADB names. ADB names, we have created an array, right? ADB names of folder dot folder dot adapter position. So adapter position. So adapter position, right? Like this, we have to write for all. So this we have to write for 3 times. Copy this, paste here. Done. So for image assignment, it will be a little bit different. So first we will see this. So this is the mobile. So this is email, right? Now, so this is the not a names. So this is the ADB mobile. So ADB mobile. So this is the ADB image. Right, it is a little bit slow. So here, instead of this next step here, so this is okay. Let first we will clean this project so that will be like here whenever it is not responded. So here clean or rebuild the project. Just we will rebuild the project so that once it will rebuild. So what are the steps it will be created? That all steps could be created there. So that we'll find here. We'll see. Somewhere here error it is because of that error. So that whatever the code we are writing, that auto it is not generating auto code is not generating here. Yes, I mean, it is once it is built, we will see this. Right, it is taking a little bit time. So this we have to import that reason it is showing error. You have imported. So next we will import this. Import this. See, once it's done and importing this, some of the issues are reducing here. So here it is done on it. Right, we have to import the template as well. Layout later. So here it is expecting null pointer exception. But why it is my that it's showing errors? So ADB mobile, ADB email. So this is solder dot adapter position. So adapter position. So this is adapter position. Done. So last we have that image also. We will assign that image also. That is folder dot. So fix dot set image resource. So for that image resource, it is a different. So to set is image resource, that is a folder dot, like where we can assign this. That is from ADB image of folder dot adapter position. So this is same like image view setup has done. So now it is showing few errors. So that is find view by ID. So find view by ID. So this is the ADB. IB image is the ID. So this is the ADB mobile. So last one, this is the ADB. What we given here for emails. So text to view ADAPE something Kotlin technically APE email done. So this is clear. Now only the error showing here layout inflator. So layout. Template. Done. So now it is clear. Now we can run this. So once we run this and we will see this output, but still it is showing one error. Where is that error? Size. Done. Yes, now I'm running. After running this, we will revise the things again. What we done is exact in this program. So that we will revise. So meanwhile, we'll open the visor. We will force quit and we'll reopen so that that will open. So this recycler view as main and important. So because like these kind of views we will implement in many places, so that we will see here now. Means in coming sessions also we will be supposed to discuss that in our coming sessions as well. Just it's a like a 7 to 8 steps. You can remember that 7 to 8 steps. That's in very simple step, like once it is done, I'll explain you the what are the 7 steps so that you can easily identify that. So it is installed. Once it is Visor as opened, Visor is also open. Now you can see. See, this is the output of this, right? So in a list, multiple views are created. So this a lot of things we have to discuss. Maybe we have to discuss in next class also some of the time, like 10 to 15 minutes we have to spend on this. Then only we can enter into the next subject. So that is like here. First of all, here see. In a first, I'll explain you the steps. So what we did here is first of all here in a login here we created a recycler view, right? Then we have added regular basis on that data binding, and here we created arrays. Then if you want to create here, now we're supposed to create a layout manager because here it has 2 orientations, right? We right now it is vertical, right? So I'm changing this to horizontal so that what happens that whatever the view right now it is came from the top to bottom, right? So that will create left to right. So that is I'm creating here horizontal, and again I'm running this. So first here we have to map this horizontal, and then we have to map this recycler. Then we have to create a custom adapter. So the custom adapter in the custom adapter, we have to pass context comma what are the data sources. The data sources you can pass, right? Then that we have to map with the adapter. Then we come back to here. So we can create a name of customer adapter one class, so that can be extended as a recycler view adapter. So within that we have to pass return type is a customer adapter file holder. So with reference of that, we have to create 3 methods. One is the uncreate view holder, unbind view holder, and next is the count. So then we have to create one class on the name of view holder. So that view holder class can be extended as recycler view my view holder. Then after that, we have to localize this data. So we created here localize arrays, and we have to localize. Then after that, we have to find the length of the array here in this method. Then here we have to create a layout inflator. So in the layout inflator, we have to create one custom XML. So on the custom XML, whatever we design, we done that. Then after here, we have to find out the data, and here we have to assign the data. That's it. So this is the simple, right? So once we have assigned that, whatever now the view has created, that is a adapter view, it is created, right? That is a horizontal vertical view has created. Now we changed that to horizontal. Now see, the view will be created from left to right. Left to right scroll. Like means using this, we can create 2 types of data. One is horizontal, and other is vertical data. We can create that. So some of the customizations and all there, that even we have to give the listener for that, and we have to create a space between the components like that. We have to do some of the things, so that we will see here now. See now left to right it is created here. See like this. See also one more thing you have to observe here. Now the last item is the DDD that has came first because of this true. In case if it is reverse layout, if I give the false, and if I run that, so what happens? You can see the DDD, like now the DDD is the first position, right? The position will be interchanged, means how the array we given that will come right reverse order. Like if you give the true, it will come on a reverse order. So if in case if it is a normal way, it will come regular basis, like that we will see here now. See. See now, yes, it came first like this. But if we change here orientation, we can change. But here now I supposed to do one thing like here. Lot of people will do one mistake here and they will confuse. So once we create a new XML here, normally this will come like this match parent. So when it will come with the match parent, so this is default, it will come match parent. So maybe people will forget to update this match parent. Then here, normally we will use here vertical. So I have there it is the match parent, and in case if it is a here vertical. So this is a like real time scenario, like real time a lot of times, so lot of people will face issue. Then they cannot understand what is the exact issue, but the UI will be different, like how that will be seen here now. I'm running right. We will see once it is done. We will see this now. So previously it is created very like one by one, one after that it will be created normal. Like now how it will be done. See here now. See, there is a gap. Like lot of people will confuse why this is happening like that. So that is the issue here. So always don't forget here. Whenever you create it, you can make this because this whatever the view here we are creating that we are giving for item. So that reason we have to make that right. So for this listener and this view customization, we have to see. So first of all here, so here I want to give that a card view. One of the other concept card as a card view. So we have to create the card view. This is card view is the one of the material design concept. So that we have to give here card view. So whenever we give the card view, it will be created the space around the component. Like we'll create one box around that particular item. So that I have creating here. So to understand to view proper view for that, so I'm giving here some margin. That margin I'm giving here 5. Right. So then I have created like this. So this directly we cannot assign to the element. So that's the reason. Again, I'm taking one more linear layout here. So I'm taking the linear layout here. So that is width, match parent, height, wrap content. Then for this, we have to give an orientation. So the orientation has horizontal. So we will give that orientation as horizontal. Right, then these two we will close after these elements so that we can feel that proper. So here we will create. So card view. Wait, card view. Here layout. It will close card view. Why this is coming here? So this card view will close after this particular layout. After this layout. Right. So this is not required. So this card view here, it's supposed to add here. Right, now it will be perfect. So now it will be clear, but we'll run this here. Some of the view it is created. Now we can not run because there is a less than 1 minute. So this we can run tomorrow. Then after that, we will apply listener and we will see the next step of this.